You know, my videos are my daily events, and we have a lot of them here that are so interesting. And so this one is about yesterday, my well over 6 units, $100,000 day on a Sunday. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Actually, I got up yesterday morning, Sunday morning, as I enjoy the quietness around the lot. I know Shane's not coming in, and I'm just kind of enjoying my Sunday morning as most of us do. So I got up and I cranked up the dune buggy or sand rail or rail buggy, and I rode around a few minutes in the morning. And about, I guess, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I get back to the lot. So we start with my first customer. And it was a lady who came running over to the rail buggy, and she wanted to inquire about a boat that we have. We have a pleasure boat here that we've got about a 10.5 price tag on it. It's a cuddy cabin, nice boat, 1998 model, 21 foot, nice boat. We've also got a 2009 Ford F-150 truck, nice truck. Now this lady, judging a book by its cover, she pulls up her and her boyfriend. And now, first I want to point out, we have a flea market right next to us that I can walk to that is all Hispanic. I mean, on Sundays, they flock this flea market to the point of traffic is backed up. I've had videos before on it. And we're just inundated with Hispanic customers on Sunday. So here they are. They speak very little English. They're in about a $200 sled, but she wants to buy the Ford truck and the boat. Now that's about $21,000 worth of cars and truck, pleasure boat and a truck to pull it with. Talk about high rollers. Now here's the kicker. No money. Wants to finance this boat like a buy here, pay here lot. No credit, no money. She's willing to take them both if we will finance them for her. Okay, so this lady expects me to put $20,000 worth of inventory out on the road for her with nothing but her word that she'll pay for it. Man, how stupid would you have to be to do that? And you know, again, I talk about these buy here, pay here lots, and I keep trying to figure out, I don't want to offend these guys out here, but as I said on videos before, they're not car men. They're people that take advantage of situations of people that who are willing to buy anything. I mean, I could get a turd sold here if I would finance it for people. Now, they might not want a turd, but I'll guarantee you, if you placed a value on this turd and lied to somebody about where this turd came from and built the value up in this turd, then you turn around and said you would finance it for this people, I honestly believe they'd buy it. I mean, this country is just credit crazy. And so that was my first sale, which wasn't a sale at all, which had nothing to do with the product. And this is where my point gets to on these buy here, pay here videos. And that car, that business is no more a car dealership than a what am I trying to say? A laundromat. I mean, look, people got to get their laundry done. They're willing to drop those quarters in right and left to get that laundry done, okay? People that gotta have transportation are willing to sign anything, put as little down as they can on anything. You are not in the car business when you're in the buy here, pay business. You are in the lending that you're a slumlord. Hey, you've got the worst of cars and you're willing to finance them. That is the buy here, pay here business model. That's all it is. So if money is all you're interested in, and these people don't make money by selling a car, they make money by trading junk for junk. You get a car from them, they bring the car back. Hey, I can't pay for this car. Okay, well, let's just trade you out of it and put you in one that you can pay for. It's a rent-to-own business. That's it. But anyway, that's not my point. The point of my video is, just like yesterday, luxury boat, super nice truck, no money. Let's go on to customer 2, okay? I pull up in the rail buggy. Lady and her husband comes in. Want this rail buggy? Yeah, man, that's a great price. What are you asking for it? $5,000, great price, okay? Can you take her for a ride? Wants to take his wife for a ride. Now, Shane hit the nail on the head there. He wanted his wife to ride because he was sold on the buggy. He had to sell her on the buggy because he wanted it, of course, for her, not himself. But at any rate, of course, what can you do? I put her in the buggy, ride down. I'm not going to let anybody drive the rail buggy but myself. And I drive down the road with her. We hadn't got a quarter of a mile. She says, well, we can afford $400 a month. On a rail buggy, you actually think that I'm going to put you out in a rail buggy on credit? Who needs it, number one? And number two, I've got enough sense to know the first time it rains, first time it snows, or the first time you and he have a argument, there goes my payment. So again, no rail buggies. We don't finance, period. I don't care what it is. I do not buy here, pay here, anything, much less a rail buggy. So I can go on and on and on yesterday with all these sales that never generated $1 profit. I mean, this is what you have to deal with when you're in a high traffic area and you have a lot of cars out here. And Shane put 0 down on every one of the cars. Okay, now that was great. It brought in traffic, but it brought in the most unqualified, because to them, 0 down, I mean, guarantee you one thing. You put 0 down on your cars, you're going to generate a lot of traffic. Every bandit in under the sun is going to come in there wanting to get that car from 0 down. Now, what Shane meant by putting 0 down, if you've got good credit, the car's loan value is more than we're asking for the car. So the bank would not require 0 down. But that doesn't mean that they're going to require 0 down on somebody that's not going to pay for it anyway. So yesterday I didn't even keep a record of how many so-called sales. Buy here, pay here guys do not sell cars. You do not have to sell cars when you're a buy here, pay here lot. Now in the training, and I don't know, I don't do any training or anything like that, but I have had a buy here, pay here lot. And it's just when people walk in, they got so much money, they're going to ask you, what can I have with my $500 down? What can I have? You point, you say this, they sign this, they're down the road. You probably got your down payment for the car up front. You got your profit on the books. Sooner or later, it's going to catch up with you, but you figure that out later. You never generate any, or seldom. Now I take that back. Sometimes you will, but more often than not, your profit is paper money. So just like mine was yesterday, I could have generated a ton of profit, but no real cash. And to me, that's what matters, real cash. Please subscribe to this channel. I look forward to seeing you soon.